What's up guys, it's Monkey Cubes right with another video. Today I will be showing you 21 plls to solve the Rubik's Cube, the last and final step. So let's get into solving the 21 plls. Alright, so first we have the AA perm. We can recognize it with these two opposite on the front right, and we have this big block right here, and we have a headlight in the back. So first, we're going to do an X rotation. Then we're going to do R prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R2. So that was the algorithm, so a little faster, like this. Second, we have the AB perm. So we can recognize it again by this big block here, but instead of them being opposite, we have a normal, it's just like this, but the opposite is on the left, and we have the bar on the right. And now we're going to execute the algorithm. It's kind of the same. So first we're going to do X rotation again, R2, D2, R, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R. A little faster, looks like this. Okay, so now we have the E perm. So the E permutation is when you have nothing, no bars, no anything. You line them up like this, where all the edges are oriented and lined up. And then we look at the corners. So these two need to switch. So we don't want to be holding it like this, because that means that these two need to switch. We don't want to hold them in the front. We want to hold them like this. So these two need to switch and these two need to switch. So here is the algorithm. So it's going to be R, U prime, R prime, D, R, U, R, D prime, R, U, R, D, R, U, U prime, R, D prime. A little faster, it looks like this. Alright, so now we have the F perm, is where you have this big line right here and nothing else. So we just have this, nothing else around here. So holding on the left, we're going to do R, U prime, and then like an F push finger trick. And then we're going to proceed to do R, U, R prime, U, R, F, R2, U, R, U prime, R, U, R prime, and then just insert this into the back with U push, and then finally an R. And a little faster, it looks like this. Alright, now we're starting off with the one of 4 G perms. So this is the GA perm. We have these headlights right here, and we're gonna hold it on the left, and then we have this half a bar here, and then that's it. And so this is the algorithm. So we're gonna do R2, U prime, R prime, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R2, and then we're gonna do a U and a D at the same time. UD, R prime, and then U push, and then R, and then D. A little faster, it looks like this. This is the GB perm. We can recognize it with these headlights on the left with this opposite piece, and then we have this bar right here, and then we have an opposite bar, and then we have nothing on these sides. So we're gonna hold the headlights on the left, and here's the algorithm: U, R, U prime, R, and then we're gonna do U and then D prime at the same time. So U D prime, and then rolling R2, and then U with the push finger trick, R prime, U, R, U prime, regrip, R, U prime, R2. So a little faster, it looks like this. Alright, so now we have the GC perm, is basically when you have these headlights and we have a bar, same as the GA perm, but instead we have the bar on the left and not on the right. So we're actually gonna hold the bar, the headlight on the right, and then we're gonna do the algorithm, which goes like this: R2, F2, R, U2, R, U2, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R2. So a little faster, looks like this. Lastly, of the G perms, we have the GD perm, which goes like this, which you hold the headlights on the left and you have this bar, but instead of the bar being here, the corner will be here and the bar like be here like the GB perm. It's just the opposite, and we're gonna hold the bar on the left, nothing here, nothing here. So D prime, R, U, R prime, and then D, U for finger trick. So D prime U, and then R2, rolling R2, and then U prime, and then R, and then U, and then R prime, and then U, and then R prime, and then drag finger trick, and then R2, and then just AUF, and a little faster, looks like this. Finally, one of my favorite perms is the H perm. It's very easy and straightforward. So we're gonna start from any position. We're just gonna do, with your right, we're gonna do M and then M2. So like this, like ring and then middle, ring, middle, ring, middle. So we're gonna do ring middle for the flicks, and then so here's how the algorithm was to go: M2, U prime, M2, U2, M2, U prime, M2. A little faster, it looks like this. Alright, now one of the safest perms is the J perm, which we have this bar right here and then this full thing right here, and it makes a pattern like that. And we're just gonna do the J perm. So this, and then a little faster, the J perm, a little faster, looks like this. Alright, next we have the JB perm. It's the same thing, just we have the same bar, but these two are switched like that instead of the normal J perm. And the JB perm just holds like this, and then we're gonna do an extra rotation, and then here's the algorithm: R2, cancel into a sledge, and then R, U2, and then we're gonna do an R wide prime, and then U, and then R wide, and then U2. A little faster, it looks like this. Alright, now we have the rarest one of the rarest permutations, which is the n perm. You can realize that it makes these opposite patterns like this and like this are all around. And now the NB perm is literally, NA perm is literally just kind of a J perm. So we're gonna do R and then U with the push, and then R prime, and then we're gonna do U, and then we just do J perm. So J perm, and then after the J perm we just insert this pair with U2 R U prime R. A little faster, looks like this. So now we do have the NB perm, which is one of the worst perms ever, like this. And I'll just let you copy the notation because it's very random and I do not want to speak of it, so I'm just gonna do it slowly. And yeah, a little faster, looks like this. Alright, so now we have the R perm, which is like this. So how we're going to do it is we have the headlight in the front, and then we have this right here. We're gonna hold it by the front like this, and then we have this bar right here, and this is the algorithm. A little faster, looks like this. Alright, next we have the RB perm, which here, you hold it like this instead of the bar being right here. It's being right here, so we're gonna hold the headlight to the left, and here's the UG. A little faster, looks like this. Alright, next we do have the T perm, which is honestly one of the easiest permutations ever. So you probably already know this, so I'll just do this pretty quickly like this. There's notation on the screen anyway. Alright, a little faster like this. So now we do have the UA and UB perm, which are honestly one of the best perms, and you probably know this from 2Look. So yeah, let's just get started. So the first one like this, we do M2 flick M prime U2 M, then flick then M2, and then the second one's just M2 U prime M prime U2 M, and then U, and then M2. And then a little faster, it looks like this. And then the other one just looks like this. Alright, next we have the V perm, which is just like this. Here's the algorithm. You can recognize it by this block right here. These two are opposite and there is no headlights. We hold it like this to the block to the left, like this, and here's the algorithm. A little faster, it's like this. Alright, next we have the Y permutation. So you can tell it's a Y permutation. We have this corner right here and these two blocks that are split with each other. There's nothing like right here. And then we have this opposite corner. So we're gonna hold the opposite corner to the right, and then we're gonna do the algorithm like this. And then this just sets up the PLL skip. So a little faster, looks like this. Lastly, we have the Z permutation, and we want to see like this. It's not like the H permutation, like all of them are opposite, but this one is just they're next to each other. So you want to hold it like this where these two have to switch. So now here is the algorithm. M, U, M2, U, M2, U, M, U2, M2, and then just A left. And then here we just do the algorithm and a little faster like this.